Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. My name is Chris Orme. Today we are back playing some Motorsport Manager with Predator. And end of practice here at the Black Sea Grand Prix, round 10 of 11, and things went well. Things went really well. We couldn't get too much testing time with Rodriguez, but he hit his setup early. Cruz took a while, but you know, he did put out the better lap. Not a lot in it, but we are up there towards the end of the towards the top end, and yeah, look at all those cars coming in as one. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting race because I'm not sure we've got enough to actually like challenge here. Gruda run well, Firebird run well, Ozu run well. They're probably going to do better in the race than practice, so that kind of seems to be the pattern. We don't match up to our practice very often. Let's see, second on the grid is Cruz for some reason. 17th is Rafa. Really not sure why these grids have been randomized. If anybody's got any ideas, let me know. The setups, you see, we started off okay. Not a bad setup. Then we moved in a little bit and got quite lucky in what we got. Went the wrong way and then nailed them. So pretty decent there for Cruz. Going to start on fresh tyres and 6 laps of fuel. Here we started off really well with Rafa and managed to nail his right away. But for some reason he didn't give us much feedback, so he just kept on where he was. We did pull him in a little earlier, so let's just throw this out here and say that Rafa's going to struggle from 17th. I think he's going to struggle at 17th. Cruz at second, he might have a shot. Depends who's around him. It looks like Dufa is there. Anybody else to worry about? Not too bad. Maury's in midfield. Stramby is one position ahead of Rafa, so that's going to be the big battle for me there. Come on, Cruz. Decent start by Cruz. Not bad. Rodriguez will fall down a little. I think we're going to go on to push overload, overtake. That might be a decent way of doing things, although tyre temperatures are a bit naff, so we might as well get those tyre temperatures up before we do anything else. Come on, Cruz. Come on, Cruz. You can do this. And Rodriguez, not so great, but yes, we're leading at the start of the Grand Prix. I'm going to bring you in, hopefully when I bring these guys into box for their first pits. But I will see you then. Okay, you join me back here towards the end of the race. And Cruz has just been absolutely phenomenal pushing through. No rain, no weather, anything like that. At this point, the parts, I mean, the engine's looking a little bit knocked there. Rodriguez has taken care of his, but you can see we've got plenty of fuel in the car. And we've got plenty of tyre wear. So now I'm going to push Cruz on. And I'm going to push Rodriguez on. Now, 13th place isn't really good for Rodriguez. He's done absolutely nothing in this race. 14th place, wow. Yeah, so really not good, but Cruz does take the win. And Rodriguez, I mean, he was just abysmal this race, and he's gonna limp home in 17th. But Stromby is 6th. That means that, yeah, it comes down to the final race. It does come down to the final race, and that will be at Cape Town. If we can win that with Rodriguez, he is the Drivers' World Champion. Okay, a little bit of issues there. What I was saying, or trying to say, is if he wins in Cape Town, then he should be the world champion. He should be the Drivers' Champion in the European Racing Series. If, you know, he's basically just got to finish ahead of Stromby at this point, because points are doubled. So I think he might need to finish 3 or 4 places ahead. I'm not too sure. We need to check up on that. But anyway, we've got the car went through okay. You can see that Cruz does take top spot, and Rodriguez way down, and I don't know. And look at that. So yeah, 14 points. He needs to finish 7 positions ahead of Stromby to take the drivers. He also does need to finish ahead of Costa, which means that's 5 places ahead. So if Costa comes in 6th and Stromby comes in 8th or 9th maybe, then Rafa's got to win. So I think that bad race in the Black Sea there really has hurt Rafa's chances. And yeah, there's no way now we're going to take the team championship either. So not the best of races all in all, sadly. But what can you do? What can you do? You know, I thought I had my pit stops on quite well there, but if we're at the start, we could be good. If we're not, you know, if we're not on the front row of the grid, I think we're always going to try and do our things, but not going to be able to get it done. Oh, look at that. Lost out a little bit there. Not the best. Bit of money in the bank though, 1.1 million. And yeah, Ozu are the team that are going to get promoted this year. I mean, that's all there is to it, really. There's not going to be anything left on that. So, Mail. Car condition, not too bad. Attempted a quick pit stop. He's right, I should have been more careful. There, Cruz gets his stuff going. How long we got till that? 3 days. Okay. Possible improvements to the brakes. Plus 30 performance. What's our brakes on right now? So where are the brakes? There's the brakes. 183. So that'll be 213. But we are getting new brakes, so I mean, let's do it, because there's no reason not to at this stage. So yeah, 213. I hope it also counts for the brakes we're actually designing. I don't think it does. And I mean, that's gonna suck, but you know, they've only got to beat a little bit anyway, so yeah, 222. So we got some decent stuff there. Not much of an upgrade anymore, sadly, but okay, I guess. okay, I guess. So let's get that brakes up. That engine is good for now. That's good. That needs to get up. 0 minutes after the race. Okay. So a 203 engine. That's the last thing that I'd want to design here. That'll be 1 day before race, and then we've got to try and get that up. So let's go into debt. Let's go into debt to get that all set up. Raquel Perez, I mean, she's decent. She's a slacker, but she's a nice girl. She's also a cycling champion. Okay. So it's basically mechanic minus 10, but she gets plus 5 teammate and happiness result from those two kind of cancelling out, and she gets a plus 1 fitness with 5 marked ability. I mean, she might not be bad. She might not be bad. So yeah, this is an interesting one for me. This is another interesting one where we lose, we gain back other places, and I mean, they're pretty much the same here. They're pretty much the same. I mean, Cruz has been running well in his latest set of races. I'm not sure kind of what we can do with that. I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. That's a big question to be answered, I feel. Do we keep Cruz? Do we not keep Cruz? I mean, that's for you guys to chime in on as well. Let me know what you think, how we're going to move things about, because I'm just not sure right now. I'm just not sure. We're getting to the point now where Cruz is actually getting some stuff done, and I'm fairly happy with that, you know. It's not been a huge problem for him. So yeah, like what? So what do I do? How do I set this up? That's the engine build finish. We'll check that out in a second. Rolf Lindroth, decent, but I'm not sure. I mean, that's pretty tight between those two again. I mean, so many options here at drivers that I'm just not sure how this is going to work out for us. So okay, improve the parts. Let me get my new engine all improved. Okay, so that brake's going to go up. That's going to go up a little bit, and then we go on the engine, and then we see what kind of happens. So scouting mission, Sofia Buklova. She just looks like, oh god, Burns less fuel. I like that. I like that. She just looks like a younger version of Cruz to me a little bit. More smoothness, less overtaking, but a bit more cornering and braking. So I'm okay on those. Good fitness. Less feedback. I mean, that's kind of a toss-up as well, isn't it? That's kind of a toss-up. I think we might go with Sophia if this is the difference. Because that easy on fuel could be a game changer. That could be a game changer. So make her a number 2, but she is going to want fairly important wages. So that's going to be... Ooh. We're giving ourselves options. We are giving ourselves options. We're going to go here. Try and get 3rd or above again at Cape Town. Looks like everything's going to be clear. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Should we replace Cruz? If so, with who? Because we do have everything set up right now. So, like Barnaby I'd love, but he won't join. Perez is there. Tyler maybe not. Stromby maybe not. Someone like Fonseca maybe. Could be decent. Bukalova of course is there. Chica Balcazar. Alvarez. There's Webb and Lindroth as well. He didn't look too bad, of course. So, you can pause the video as I'm scrolling through these and try and figure out who we're actually going to be picking up. Let me know who you'd pick up and as well why. Why would you pick those people up? So, let me know. We still got a couple of guys here. I think Vikuma, I'm not sure if that is male or female. Zoe is female, but I mean, they could be really good. You can see some of their stats. They could be really good. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and find out on that. But like I say, I think our season's done. We are 14 points behind, which means 7 points if it's doubled. So 7 points means we'll finish above Stromby, but we also need to get 9 points back. So realistically 10 points, that's another 5 positions over Costa. We're pretty much done. And the point differential there between us and Ozu, we're done. So if you look here, we had 268 points and we ended up about 20 points back from the leader at the end. This season, as long as we get more than 8 points in this race, we're going to be much better. But yeah, we're still fairly behind there. Ozu with Stromby especially is a very solid combination at this level. So let me know what you think. I hope you're enjoying the series. Thanks very much for watching. Y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back here for the Cape Town Grand Prix. Brand new for this season. We're going to end the season in style. We're making ourselves as competitive as we can for next season, because this season is pretty much done and dusted. Let's hope though we can go out with a podium or two at my home Grand Prix. See you guys there.